James Rees from Overtime Heroics MMA, joined today by Glory Lightweight Champion Tyjani Beztati. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I'd just like to start off by congratulating you on a successful title defence at Glory 80 against a very tough fighter in Josh Jonesy.
Yeah.
How was that event for you?
Yeah, it was a bit weird because I'm not used to fight without any audience. I'm used to fight with, big audience and sold out stadiums. What I mean? So it was my first time, but at the end of the day, we're professionals. We need to fight under any circumstances. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I was very glad and happy that I could fight again. And so I embraced every moment of it.
Yeah, and what are some of the differences to obviously fighting with no crowd? Because I mean, fighters like yourself, I mean, you sort of absorb all the energy from the crowd. So I mean, what sort of difference did that make to you with it? I mean, I expect it was like you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah, normally, you get the energy from the crowd and everything. When you hit someone, very, when you hit someone good. So, but now that that wasn't. But I remained focused and I did what I had to do. And for me, of course, I prefer to fight with in a sold out stadium. But like I said before, it is what it is. That was the circumstances. Oh, yeah. How can I say it? That was that. So I had to deal with the yeah what was there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I mean, you're only 24 years old, which I forgot, to be honest. I thought it's absolutely incredible how much you've already achieved in
Thank you.
Such a short period of time, really. What do you sort of attribute that success to so early on in your career?
I work extremely hard. I work very hard each and every day, and I have a great team behind me. I have a great team behind me with my head coach Deon Mungra from Days Gym. My pet trainer also Milton. My strength and conditioning coach and physiotherapist Rami Zayada from Physio Emotion. So I have a great team behind me, and I started this journey when I was 10 years old. So and from that moment on, when I start with something, I'm really going for it. So I'm disciplined, dedicated, and disciplined and dedicated to the game as well. So I enjoy every minute of it, and I'm very happy and glad that I got those people around me that also can push me further. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your team seems to be a big part of you. You can tell that on fight night. I mean, it's very much a family atmosphere with your team.
Yeah, the energy is incredible. We are on a different level. We vibrate on a different level. We only have to look to each other and we know what we mean. What I mean? So it's incredible, and I'm very thankful for that. And this is just only the beginning. This is just the beginning. Like you said, I'm 24 years old, and I just want to grow and grow in the fight game, and that's that.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the future? I mean, what's your ambitions? What's next for you?
To be honest, I just waiting on Glory to announce their next event. Because I don't know what's next. I haven't heard nothing. So hopefully I can fight on the next event and defend my title again. And after that we just need to look what's next. I got a lot of I got a lot of dreams, and so let's see what's next.
Yeah, definitely. One thing I wanted to sort of get your thoughts on. Glory seemed to have a reputation of bringing through a multitude of very talented Moroccan Dutch-based fighters.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you're one of the champions at the moment.
Mm.
Well, where do you think that sort of where do you think that comes from, really? Because I mean, as I say, I mean, you were one probably about 6 I can name off the top of my head that's really succeeded with Glory.
Yeah, the Moroccans are all over the road, and they got a real fighter heart, and they are, to be honest, they are incredible fighters. We are incredible fighters. We work extremely hard, and yeah, it's just like for people in the US, when they go to school, they can choose between basketball, American football, wrestling. And here in Holland, here in the Netherlands, especially Dutch Moroccans, they sort of grow up with kickboxing.
Mm-hmm.
It's either soccer or kickboxing. So yeah, it's just, I think it's in the DNA as well. But yeah, like I said, I think everyone who's fighting, it's not a game. So we we are working very hard for it, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as a young man, who was what sort of fighters did you look up to? Was it sort of one that really springs to mind that you sort of?
Yeah, when I started kickboxing, I watched fighters like Tyrone Spong, Wakao,
Mhm.
Badr Hari, Gokhan Saki, um, Remy Bonyaski, those kind of guys I was watching. So yeah, especially when the early K1 days back in 2007, 2008, 2009, 10.
Yeah.
It was very early here in the morning, and I was watching the K1 on a Saturday, before my training. So that motivates me a lot. That motivates me a lot, and inspired me as well to become one of the greats. When I getting older, and now I'm one of the best fighters in the world. So, if not the best.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Couldn't argue with that for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, Glory had just announced a big main event coming up now soon. Badr Hari will be taking on Alistair Overeem for the trilogy. What do you think
Yeah,
of that matchup?
you know what it is? I'm not sure if Glory announced that on their website. Did they announce it on their website?
Um,
Because if
I'm sure
Glory,
I've seen a
because if
poster of
Glory
it.
not, sorry.
I'm sure I've seen a poster floating around the internet with it.
Yeah. I've seen it also, but you know what it is? If Glory doesn't post it on their socials or on their website, it's not really confirmed. So yeah, I think behind the scene they're talking about it. I think it will happen, but I don't know if it really will happen. But yeah, it will be another fight that took place in back in the days, that people want to see. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely going into it one fight apiece as well.
Yeah.
You edging towards Badr Hari for that one, I'm assuming.
Sorry again.
You siding with Badr Hari to pick up the win in that one?
He have to, man. He have to. So yeah, I hope he can do it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an outstanding fight for sure. So what I want to finish off with then is we've talked about the fighting now. Outside of fighting, we'll just talk now as if you've got no fight camp coming up. What are the good things in life for you? What are the sort of things you look forward to getting up to in the morning?
When I'm in fight camp or not in fight camp?
When you're out to fight camp?
Yeah, to be honest, I for this fight, I worked really hard. I started my camp like in December or something because my fight was postponed each and every time. So um, I worked very hard for it. So I didn't have the time to like sit back, enjoy, relax. The time when I enjoyed was right after my first title fight.
Yeah.
But after that, I didn't know, what was gonna happen exactly. But I had to stay fit. I had to prepare. So now is really the time that I can reflect and look back at it. What I just did. And now is also the time for other things. For example, when I, like you said, when I wake up, what are the things that I'm looking for? First of all, I'm very happy and glad that I wake up each and every day. First of all, and I'm just a person who's living in the moment.
Yeah.
I can I can. Of course, I'm thinking about the future, but I'm also living in the moment. You know, things happen that happens. What happens happens. I can just sit now after this interview and decide to go on a plane and go on a holiday, for example. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm blessed, with my life. I'm working hard each and every day um to yeah to provide for myself and my family, and yeah, I just want to see everyone happy, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, look, you're a very busy man. We're not going to keep holding you no longer. I just want to really thank you for coming on here today and joining us at Overtime Heroics. And I hope you get those big career-defining fights coming up in the near future.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for this interview, and yeah, I hope also to announce my next fight soon. But yeah, now I'm just relaxing and enjoying my time off, and yeah, so
Well, thank you very much, Tyjani. Have a great day, and I hope to speak to you soon.
yeah, thank you, man.